Hello, you movie fans and fans out there. It's your boy McWee's Movies back in the review, and today we are covering another Stephen King adaptation of his book, The Long Walk. About 100 teenage boys have to walk 3 miles an hour. If they go below that, they get 3 warnings, and the third warning they get executed, and you walk until one remains. Movie stars Mark Hamill and a few other major actors that have. Philip Seymour Hoffman's son is in this movie as well. The kid from Miami Lineman from last year is in this movie as well. I'm forgetting the name, so excuse me on that one. But this movie follows, like I said, 100 teenagers that have to walk at a pace of 3 miles an hour. If they get below 3 miles an hour, stop. They get 3 warnings and they get executed. And then they walk until one remains. They get a prize or whatever they choose. And this was a very emotional movie because the whole movie, you're just following these kids walking. It's, the long walk, you watch the whole movie, and every mile marker you get updated on what mile it is, and you get mostly connected to these characters, and these characters you grow to, you like or you dislike, and it definitely hit me in a place of, hit me in the heart. I definitely cried a lot more than I expected with this movie, because I connected with some of the characters and connected to what they were talking about in the movie, and it definitely makes me feel like I could probably never do that. I could probably never walk and continue walking at 3 miles per hour. Maybe I could, but the premise of the movie is we follow a capitalist in America after a war, and to walk and win the long walk is to make America on top again after being devastated with financial ruin from the war. And Mark Hamill is the general controlling man of the long walk. So we follow him as they watch them walk. Watch them walk all day long. You can't sleep, you can't do anything, you can't stop. If you stop, you die. Simple as that. We learn about some of the characters and learn what they wanted to do if they won, and unfortunately, the ending was very, very emotional because we get down to the 2 final walkers that are basically best friends, and they get so close to each other that they can't decide who is going to stop and who's going to win. And it's a very emotional departure, and it definitely made me cry, definitely a lot. I definitely teared up watching the movie. I do think this is one of the best Stephen King adaptation movies. I really liked Dr. Sleep. I like The Shining. I like Pet Sematary, the remake from the original one from I think 2019, 2020. I haven't watched Misery yet. I haven't watched most of Stephen King's adaptation books, but I think The Long Walk is the best one so far. I do plan on reading the book, so when I do read the book, I'm probably gonna make a video comparing the book to the movie and how much different the book is to the movie. Because obviously, a book you can go more in depth on deaths and rules and regulations and stuff like that, but the movie you can't do that very well. So if you guys are looking for a good Stephen King adaptation movie, book to movie, The Long Walk is the perfect example of it. It's emotional, it's tense, it's the fear of leaving everything behind to walk all day, all night, for multiple days, and trying to resist stopping or cramping or doing anything. And we learn this in the movie because multiple people died because of what they were doing. They were starting to take a shit, they were starting to tie their shoe, they got Charlie horses, they were cramping. Multiple things like that caused more people to die, and it makes you realize that as an American society, will capitalism get to the extreme that we have to throw teenagers into a long walk competition to make America on top of the world again after being devastated by a war? Now, obviously, the next war won't be able to do that, because if we do get nuclear, the war's gonna end anyways. So it's a very very eerie realization that will America get to that point? No. But is it a terrifying thought that sits in the back of your head? Fuck yeah, it is. It's definitely a terrifying thing to talk about. I really wish that America won't never get to that point. We probably won't. But knowing how society looks now, we might. Obviously, it's in a fictional world of post-war. I think getting America back on top again after losing it, it's kind of insane to think about that. But overall, this is an amazing movie. Me and my coworker walked out of it, and we were both blown away about The Long Walk and how good it was, and how emotional it was, and how gripping the story was. In that America is in the stage that it is, and we have to force kids to long walk to make back what we lost, which was world supremacy. Because according to American history books, America is the boss. If you fuck with any other country, we get involved, which is insane to think about. But it's a good representation of what this movie shows. It shows that capitalism will never get to the extreme of demanding people to walk at 3 miles an hour or above 3 mile per hour pace to win money and win riches upon your wildest dreams. That the government would never do that in real life, because obviously we are $22 trillion plus in government debt, and paying back a civilian for walking and winning that will not help anything with that at all. So it definitely opens your eyes to the fear of extreme capitalism and extremism in the United States of America in 2025, opposed to like the 1970s and 1940s. Well, we want like that supremacy in terms of war. I mean, we won wars, we got involved with wars, but it was caused by other people that dragged us into it. So it's definitely a fun concept to watch on the big screen. I definitely wish it was on a bigger screen like IMAX or Dolby. I felt like it would have hit harder that way, but I can't complain. I think I watch movies and like to talk about them, so I can't complain. But if you guys have watched Stephen King's The Long Walk, comment down below. What would you think of the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you like about it? Because I liked everything about it. Sound design was fun. The acting was phenomenal. I cannot get over the acting in this movie. It was so fun. The set designs were fun. It was crazy. And fun fact, actually, when they were filming The Long Walk, what you see in the movie is how they filmed the movie. They walked 7 miles plus every single day when they were filming The Long Walk. So what you're seeing in the movie is how they filmed it in real time. They walked multiple miles. This was confirmed by Hoffman on an interview. They asked what was it like filming the movie, and he was like, yeah, we walked 6 to 7 miles a day while we were filming The Long Walk. So they were already preparing, they were already filming like that, like walking multiple miles every day when they were filming The Long Walk. And this just shows that Mark Hamill hasn't lost a step. He's such a great actor. He has not lost a step. And I love Mark Hamill. I've always been a big fan of him from Star Wars and beyond that. I'm hoping he doesn't retire, but he is getting up to that age that he should retire eventually. But if he doesn't do like high action roles, The Long Walk, he was just a general yelling at these kids and screaming at them, and having them be executed for stopping for more than 30 seconds to do something. So Mark Hamill proceeds to do Mark Hamill things and just rip the movie screen with an emotional performance and a very bold performance for his age. But I give The Long Walk a 9 out of 10, which is a 5 stars on Letterboxd. I loved it. I definitely plan to read the book eventually, and I hopefully the book is a lot more emotional than the movie is, because I feel like the book will hit me harder than the movie did. But yeah, it's a very intense psychological thriller movie that dives into the extremism of capitalism and extreme America, if we were to get to that extent of America's society. Now, if you guys haven't seen The Long Walk, please go check it out. You're missing out on a great movie. It's not in theaters anymore because I'm really late to these reviews, but if you guys do want to watch it, please go watch it. Let me know down below how you think about the movie. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you smash the notification button. So when I post this video, my face will pop up on your feed, so you can click that video. Make sure you guys watch movies in theaters. Like you guys, movie theaters what you think anymore. And yes, that is true. It's happening. So make sure you guys love what you love, watch what you love, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, everyone.